Jordan Tyler Love Limited, JazzHandz proudly sponsors Glory Days, the parodied classics. Good afternoon and welcome back to JazzHandz, where I interview one of Flycheese's new staff members. Please present Ms. Fay James. Good afternoon, Fay. Welcome to JazzHandz. It's great to
Hi.
finally interview you.
Yeah.
How have you been?
All right. Getting over Halloween. How was your Halloween, Jordan?
Oh boy, I've been watching Wednesday. I've been,
Oh,
I've caught up on Wednesday season two.
oh,
Um,
brilliant. We've not done that yet. Mm.
Oh, sorry, I won't spoil it for you,
Oh,
but
yeah, no, don't
uh,
spoil it. No spoilers.
yeah, but Jenna Ortega is fabbing it, so you'll be able to get used to
I
you
know
know,
that there's some like body switching or something. I've seen some
yeah,
like
yeah,
videos. So,
basically, Jenna who plays Wednesday and Emma Myers, who you may know as Enid, they
seen
switch
it,
bodies.
yeah.
So Enid was in Wednesday's body, and then Enid was in Wednesday's body.
Yeah.
Meaning it was kind of a reference to Jenna Ortega's teen role in Stuck in the Middle, according to how I
Oh,
felt the way she portrayed. So,
I haven't
but
seen
yeah,
that. Mm.
yeah, it's an old Disney Channel show. It's what my niece used to watch.
Oh, right. Okay. I know I've
She
not
was,
seen that.
yeah, because Stuck in the Middle came out just after I turned 20 or something. So, okay,
Yeah.
would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah. So I'm Fay James and I am the after school club lead at Flycheese Studio in the Harland studio in Sheffield City Centre.
Wow, Highfield.
Mm.
That's what. Well, we don't usually call it Highfield. I call it London Road, but I didn't even know Highfield was an area until 5 years
Yeah,
ago.
yeah,
Because,
yeah. There's an
yeah, because,
adventure playground there that we go to in Highfields. So yeah.
yeah, because whereabouts in Sheffield are you from?
So originally, I was born. Well, I lived in Sandygate, right over at the other side near Lodgemore, Fulwood area. But now I live in Killamarsh with my family.
Oh, yeah. I was born in Pittsmore, but I've lived everywhere. I've lived in Winkerbank. I've lived in Handsworth. I've
Yeah,
lived
same.
in.
We've moved
I've lived.
around. Yeah.
Yeah, I've lived in mill houses. I've lived in.
Oh,
I've lived in.
moved a
I didn't
lot.
really like. I
Yeah.
didn't really like S7 or S8 as much, but I liked
No.
living in. I've lived in Shire Green for over 8 years now, so
Okay. Yeah.
I'm back. I'm back to my old roots now that I'm
Yeah.
back here. But I've lived in Shire Green for 8.5 years. It'll be 10 years next September. But
Right.
um, but yeah, I mean so yeah, have you been up to much lately? Have you watched any other Halloween stuff? Have you managed to
Oh,
watch
I watched is it Kiernan, the girl that was Sabrina? Can't remember her name now.
Kiernan Shipka?
Yeah, that's it. I watched Totally Killer last night when I was waiting. When I was well on Friday night when I was waiting for the kids to finish trick or treating. I watched that and I enjoyed that. It was good.
Yeah, I'm guessing. Well, my kids went. Well, my niece and nephew, they've been in Newcastle with the daddy, so
Right.
I've managed to go and see a couple of adult-oriented stuff to get away from all the hectic. Because
At
it
the
was
cinema? Did you go to the cinema?
no, I watched it all online.
Ah, right.
I watched what was that movie called? Not Coach Bride. There was another Tim Burton special. Not Nightmare Before Christmas. It was a movie. It was a short film, but
Frankenweenie?
yeah,
Is
it
it
was the 1984 version, not the 2012 version. The original
right?
1984 short.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, um,
Frankenweenie with the dog.
yeah, yeah,
It's
because
cute.
there was a lot of there was a lot of versions because I know a lot of cast members. Are you familiar with Helena Bonham Carter?
Yes, I know who she
Well,
is. She's Bellatrix and she's been in Big Fish and she married to Tim Burton at some point.
yes, she was. She was in
Yeah.
Court's Bride. She was in Dark Shadows.
Oh
She was
yes.
she was
She was
also
wasn't she in
in Sweeney Todd. Have you seen Sweeney
Sweeney
Todd?
Todd. Yeah, I was going to say Sweeney Todd. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
Mrs. Lovett. Okay, moving on to the
Yeah.
questions.
Okay. Right. I'm ready.
All right, then let's. So, what has inspired you to come work at Flycheese?
To work at Flycheese. Well, so my son Victor has been coming to the after school club since 2018. And now, like, I've got three children and now they are a little bit older. I home educate my children, so I thought it was probably about time that I should look for like a part-time job, and the job at Flycheese came up, and I just thought it was perfect because it just fits in around what I do with my children, and also it lets me experience like Flycheese with Victor, so I can be with him, which is nice, and share in his passions. It's nice.
So, remind me, your son Victor, is he diagnosed with autism? Does he, what does he look like?
So Victor has autism and ADHD. He's a little bit smaller than me. He's got glasses. He's got like longish hair now, and he wears a cap. And I think it says like the Great Ape Escape on it or something. And he did the Lego animation, Lego Man's Lucky Day at the Fly Cheese Showcase. If
Oh,
you
that
remember.
was him. Oh,
Yeah, that was my Vic. Yeah.
wow, well done. I mean, you should be very proud of your son. I mean, what you guys have come through. I mean, I went through a lot of ideas. I mean, I originally was supposed to work on a feature film, but now I've been running my series Glory Days since 2024.
Yeah,
This was my post Spectrum Theatre um
yeah,
days. So um
right.
I thought the Wisdom Man would make a better
Mm,
mascot than my last couple of people, but I've had the Wisdom Man run for over a year now, so
right.
um
Yeah,
he's betrayed by me.
yeah.
He's not a Gen Z, he's a millennial, but he's
Mm,
portrayed based on me, but he's millennial, so he's kind of older
right.
than me. He's got a beard. His design is based off of various
Yeah.
Nelvana characters because Nelvana recently shut down last September, so
Okay.
they've lost a lot of cast members. So um,
Right.
and
Yeah.
perhaps you haven't heard that Prunella Scales passed away.
Yes. Yes, I saw that. She 90. Was she 90?
I think she was about 91 or 92. I can't remember.
Yeah.
All I know is
I did see
that
that.
she
Yeah.
yeah it was not long after his her wife Timothy West
Right.
who was and plus Samuel West because I know Samuel West from the 101 Dalmatians the
Yeah.
animated sequel, not the 102 Dalmatians. It was Patch's London Adventure, but anyway,
Yeah.
his family will need a bit of privacy to show full respect. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, what was your dream job before you chose to work at Flycheese?
So growing up, I always wanted to be a hairdresser, and that's what I always wanted to do. That's what I was planning on doing. But my mum put the kibosh on that and wouldn't let me do it, basically. So that is still my dream job. I mean, it's not something I would probably go into now, but it is something that I'd always wanted to do. Which is quite funny because whenever I go around to our house, she's always like, "Oh, can you just cut my hair, or can you just dye it for me?" I'm like, "Do you know what? I could have had qualifications if it wasn't for you, and not just guesswork, which is what it is now." So there you
Wow,
go. Yeah.
wow. So you've traveled all around Sheffield. Then I'm
Yes.
guessing, I'm guessing I'm guessing most of your life you've just been homeschooling. So I'm guessing Flycheese is your first official job.
No. So well, so I went to university when I was in my 20s, and I lived in North Wales. Then from there, I lived in Liverpool, and I used to work at a comedy club. And from there, I started working at Lime Pictures, which is the studios for Hollyoaks. And then I
Oh,
started.
did you meet any of the cast members there?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is
If
about 15 years ago. 15, yeah, about 15 years ago. So I worked with like Newt and Tony and Carly and Sam. All the characters were around at the time. Yeah, I worked on Hollyoaks briefly. So I worked on like Get the Look, and we used to do episode guides and interview the cast members. And then there was a late night Hollyoaks, which I went and did the photography for, and we went to Manchester. And I also used to work for, part of the studios that I was working for was like within a studio. So it was like Concomedia, where I worked, was part of Line Pictures. And we worked on Hollyoaks. We worked on, I don't think you'll remember this, but there was something called BBC Switch. There was an
Yes, I
interactive.
remember.
Do you remember BBC Switch? So I worked on
Yes,
that.
yeah, because
And
I
you
know
know
there
who?
was a lot of presenters.
Yeah, and do
A
you know
lot
who
of that.
Karen Gillan is? Karen Gillan
Yes, I know.
from
She's from Doctor Who, and she's from a lot of
Guardians of the
um sh-
Galaxy.
yeah, she was
So
good.
when
She was Nebula, and
yes,
she was also a guest star on The Simpsons as groundskeeper Willie's cousin in a recent episode.
oh
Well,
really?
no,
Oh,
not
that's
not no,
fun.
not not no, not cousin. Groundskeeper Willie's love interest, where
Oh,
David Tennant had portrayed her father as a
oh,
guest star on that certain Simpsons episode where Bart goes to Scotland with groundskeeper Willie to do
oh,
his to learn about his roots, and
ah,
then
right.
she was also a voice cast on Spies in Disguise with Tom Holland, which was
Ah.
that was released about 6 years ago. So
Well,
yeah, did you happen to interview any stars such as Jamie Lomas, Georgie Porter, or Stephanie Waring?
do you know what? I can't remember their names now. It was from like 15 years ago. Do you know what? I never watched Hollyoaks, so I didn't know them. Um, uh, then those names ring a bell. I'd have to see what they looked like. It was who played Sam. You know, the one he died, didn't he? And was he married to
Um, I,
Carly? I can't remember. And do you
I'm
remember the
afraid
police
not. I'm
officer?
afraid. All I know is that Georgie had portrayed Teresa McQueen from
Oh,
yeah.
Mercedes. Yes, I remember. Do you remember Mercedes? She a McQueen.
Well, I'm not really a soap fan. My mom used to watch it, but now
Oh,
she just watches Christmas movies. But
oh,
uh, but I am a fanatic because I don't just watch cartoons. I do watch some like
right.
sitcoms and stuff when I'm not in the mood to watch any animation. But
Yeah, like
that's
live
because
actors.
I go through a lot of character actors. So say
Cool.
if I went through, 'cause I've just caught up on Gilmore Girls: A Year in the Life.
Or
I
oh,
knew that
many
I
on
knew
series
uh,
four.
yeah, I won't spoil it for you, but A Year in the Life is where I was,
Right.
where Rory's grown up. Apparently,
Yeah.
Alexis has changed since her interview on the red carpet with Lauren Graham
Oh yeah.
um, last month for the 25th anniversary. But I think she's doing good for 44, Alexis Bledelles. But yeah,
Aren't they doing a
Lauren
Christmas
Graham.
special?
Well,
I
Lauren,
heard. I heard they were
yeah,
going to do like a Christmas special.
yeah, well, Lauren said that in an interview with Kelly Clarkson, I believe, and I think
Right.
Lauren received her Hallmark of Fame.
Oh
But
yes, I saw that. She's got her star now, hasn't she?
yeah, and Amy Sherman Palladino was praising her star cast member, which is great.
Brill.
But
Yeah.
yeah, okay, moving on to question. Just give me a sec.
It's okay.
Oh, so what are your goals for this year and next year, if you don't mind me asking?
Goals. What, like work wise or personal goals?
Well, goals in general, like what goals
Goals.
you'd like to achieve at Flycheese, what goals you'd like to achieve for the upcoming foreseeable future, that sort of thing.
So work wise, I'd like to. So if you can hear that weird padding noise, it's my cat trying to break in to the through the patio doors. Um, so for work wise, I don't know. I'm trying to get more more of my students to have more pieces of work completely finished for the showcase next year, so we're not scrabbling around as much. I've got some plans for my students to try different things. So a lot of them really struggle to have they have an idea, but to actually form the idea, I think it's difficult to make that leap. So I've just bought some jigsaws today from the charity shops, and I thought we could do some time lapse and then do some, piece removal animation. So that's one of my plans. Personally, I think just to see my children progress really. With like Victor's home ed, I've got two other children. I'd like to see Victor maybe go on and do some GCSEs or something. But I don't know. I don't really have any big. I don't know. I've just recently got a caravan, so maybe doing that out and getting a tow bar. It's not very exciting. It's not like traveling the world or anything. It's pretty mundane. My goals. I did
Oh,
a lot of
that's
travel.
okay.
I did a lot of
There's
traveling
a
when I
lot
was
on.
younger, so I don't really feel like I need to. I don't have that wanderlust anymore.
Well, the point is, I'm very spontaneous now, so we all go through that stage. I mean, I'm 28, I'm 28, and I'm still inexperienced, but I'm more spontaneous now. So, at the
Yeah.
moment, my goal for next year is to start filming outside of Sheffield to complete the La
Oh,
Desperada sequel. I mean, I'm sure you enjoyed that. I mean, basically, I'll give you a heads up. So, um. La Desperada is based on a hero of mine I've adored for such a long time since childhood.
yeah.
Um, you may recognize her from the TED TV series, Liz the Mom. Um, yeah, so she was based on her, and now the sequel, I'm working on her daughter, which will be based on General Ortega, obviously. But yeah,
Yeah.
and I can't spoil too much because I'm still
No.
working on the majority of season 4 at home. But I
Right.
am keeping things under wraps because I've got a lot to do tomorrow. I've got to write in
Mm.
some of my books tonight, so I've got to make sure I write in some of my books. And then yeah, I mean there's a lot going on now. I've just completed the Christmas special. I've just got to edit it.
Oh,
So I have
lovely.
the Glory Days Christmas special. So basically, it's based on an MGM cartoon. And then
Right.
I'm doing a song based on one of the cast members from Austin and Alley and April Nardini from the later Gilmore Girls series, but I won't spoil that for you. But basically the Morano sisters, so Vanessa and Laura Morano will have their own ballad in the new year.
All right,
Um
that's cool.
yeah. So
And will these be in the
um
showcase next year?
the La Desperada sequel will, but the Morano sisters ballad will just be for YouTube. It's an
Right.
episode, but I might.
Did you sing it? Was it your voice that we heard?
Yes, I did. I did like a Texan
Mm.
accent. Because
Yeah, really
basically,
good.
yeah. Because the thing is, I've got a range, so
Mm.
I can do a
You're
Texan
lucky.
accent. I can do a London accent. Accents I have trouble doing are German, um, Liverpudlian, and Brummie. I can't do any of the West Midlands or Manx
Mm.
accent. I can't speak with them because the Lancashire one sounds too much to mine, you see. So that's why if
Mm.
it's Northern, it'll always be Yorkshire. But I
Uh,
can do like uh, can do like a semi West Country accent, but it turns
right.
into a Texan one. Just like the Scottish one turns into a
Yeah.
Russian one or whatever. But anyway, the point
Yeah, yeah.
is, all I know is that La Desperada. It'll be a second and final appearance if we do the sequel, but that's all I'm going
Right.
to be able to can tell you, I'm afraid, because I don't want to
Ooh.
give too much away.
Oh,
But all I know is that General Ortega will be redesigned as La Niña de la Desperada.
oh, right.
So
That sounds
yeah,
cool. Looking forward to that.
what are your hobbies you like to do outside of Flycheese then, besides what you previously just said? Is there any hobbies that you like to do?
I suppose, fairly into. I quite like crochet. I taught myself to crochet last year, and so far I've made like 3 cardigans and about 4 jumpers. So I'm on course with that. What else do I like doing? I like reading. I like listening to audiobooks. I also like going on holiday with my kids. Because they're home educated, we can just go in term time, so we can just go in the week, and I just don't come into work that week, and we can just go off and explore and go and discover places. So I really enjoy that.
Cool, cool. I mean, I do a lot. I do a lot of writing because I'm a
Mm,
screenwriter. So
yeah,
I write all my parodies. I write the scripts for most of my projects.
yeah,
My sister is very proud of my work.
she is.
My
Yeah,
pe my Yeah, because she came with me. She was running a bit late to the showcase, but I
right.
think because we live in separate areas because she lives the closest to where my mum is. Because
Right.
we my family didn't move to Sheffield until the mid 90s. I was born in the
Mm,
late 90s, so
right.
I'm a Gen Z. So
Ah,
are
am I
you
Gen X?
oh, are you a Gen X? Well, I was going to ask you that. Are you Gen X or millennial?
I'm a Gen X, I think. I was born in the 1980s.
Oh, yeah.
Gen
Well,
19.
I think it's millennial if it's from 1981 onward. But
Oh,
19,
maybe a
yeah,
millennial then.
yeah. Well,
I don't know. I
my
think I'm in that weird. I think I'm in the weird cusp.
yeah,
I was born in
um,
1981, but I've seen like different things. It's like till 1980, and then I was born
yeah,
in
because 1980,
1981
yeah, yeah,
in June.
1983 is a my sister's year. She's a millennial. She's
Right.
an early millennial. I'm a Gen Z because I was born in the late 90s. But
Mm,
I do like what Gen X and millennials come up with because
mm.
I like what they come with. Because thing is, uh, a lot of the Gen Zs that I know are into modern stuff, but there's only a few modern stuff that I like. So I know like a few that I had a lot on back in the 2000s. Like I was very uncomfortable with some reboots, but some reboots I kind of enjoyed, like the DuckTales reboot. But yeah,
Mm.
do you have any plans for like Bonfire Night or Christmas? I'm not a Bonfire Night fan per se. I'm more of a
It usually
Thanksgiving fan.
rains, doesn't it? We
Well,
don't
no,
really like that. We don't really like the loud. I mean, I don't. I like watching fireworks. On what day was it?
I don't like watching them.
On Saturday, yesterday, I came home from
Yeah.
IKEA, and me and my youngest, we could see the fireworks from Gulliver's, like their spectacular, fireworks show.
Wales,
Which,
Wales area. Okay, I know
yeah,
what you mean.
so that was pretty
Um,
cool. Um, but we don't really do it. I mean, they do have firework places around, not firework, like bonfire nights events, but we don't generally go. It's usually
yeah,
wet. It's too loud. It's so
yeah,
busy, and the kids they just can't cope with it. So we just don't bother.
yeah, yeah. I totally understand. I'm more of a
Yeah.
Thanksgiving fan myself. At least we can. It means an extra warm roast dinner, and I have
Mm.
a lot to give. And I have a lot to give thanks for my career,
So do you
my
have ties to America then? If you celebrate Thanksgiving,
no. I just like learning about it. I just don't
it's
like.
like a
Uh,
carvery.
yeah, and I do have a lot to give thanks for. Basically, I have a song coming up at the end of this month, but yeah. I like celebrating that isn't bonfire night because
Yeah,
I do like some parts of Christmas. I'm a Christmas fanatic. 'Cause I do watch some Christmas movies. Um,
yeah.
my favorite has to be the Santa Claus trilogy. Except, well, the third one wasn't that great. I mean, Martin Short could do better, but yeah.
Yeah. We quite like the
So
Christmas Chronicle at our house.
you what?
You know, one
Sorry,
with Christmas Chronicle with Goldie Hawn and
Kurt
is it?
Russell.
Yeah, the Kurt Russell one. Yeah, we quite like that. And
Oh,
is it called Big Red? Is it one with The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson? Is it that big? And what's she called? Uh, Kieran Shipka. She's the baddie in it. Have you seen that one?
no, I've on yeah,
That one's good.
I've caught up on various old Christmas movies like Fred Claus with Vince Vaughn and Rachel Weisz.
Oh
Bad
yeah,
Santa that has Lauren Graham in it,
Big Red.
and
I think it's called Big Red.
yeah,
It's
but
really
Bad
good.
Santa has Billy Bob Thornton in it, who
Yeah,
Lauren Graham had at the time when she was filming season 4. So she was the love interest in the first movie, but in the sequel, she was too busy filming A Year in the Life to
yeah,
come back for the Billy Bob Thornton movie. But anyway,
right.
um,
Mm.
are you a big Christmas fanatic then?
Ew. No, yes and no. I like I like it that it gives me all like, magical feels, and it's like, oh, all the twinkle lights and it's dark and the hot chocolates and um me and my friend in a couple of weeks are going to Chatsworth to see the Christmas event there. So when they decorate all the house inside and then there's like super expensive hot chocolates and with cherry liqueur and things like that. So I like that, but I don't like the pressure of it. The busyness. It kind of it just puts me on edge. Plus, we only partially decorate the house. We only decorate we put our Christmas tree in our bay window so we can close the curtains, and because everyone finds we don't really decorate too much because the children find it really overstimulating. So we tend to like just put our tree in the bay window and decorate the window so we can just close it off at night. But it's there in the day, so we've got like a bit of a break from the decorations because Tinsel was making them go a bit crazy with all the flashing lights all the time. It was stressing everybody out and giving them anxiety. So we
Well,
don't really do that.
I totally
Yeah,
understand where you're coming through because
it can be
for
a lot.
Christmas, I
Mm.
always do my Christmas shopping from September to November mainly because
Yeah, yeah,
I do it for a reason. Because one, it takes me a while to have a big family, even though my main family I keep, but the secondary family, who I see a bit more often, I'm trying to make an effort to make up for everything.
yeah.
I'm trying to get all their gifts out of the way because it was so busy. It wasn't too busy at Cortonwood, but Cortonwood is a
Mm.
place in the Dearne Valley. It was
I
my
know.
first time
My mum lives
there.
there. My mum lives near there anyway.
Yeah. Um, well, there's this bus that goes all the way through Barnes all the way back to Chapeltown and High Green.
Mm.
I travel a lot now, so at least I'm able to go Christmas shopping elsewhere. Like I'm
Yeah.
going to Alfreton in a few weeks to the
Oh,
designer
yeah.
outlet. Have you
Yeah.
ever heard of a place called Fort Salvin?
Yes.
Yeah, that was one of the places where I was supposed to film this year, but it took me ages to sort
Yeah.
out a couple of filming places for one of the upcoming Glory
Right.
Days songs. So
Yeah.
I filmed in Chapeltown on Friday on my way to Cortonwood. I'm
All
meant to
right.
film. I'm meant to film in Bradford next year to go and see my cousin,
Oh,
and
cool.
then yeah, I have cousins all over. I've one in Manchester.
Yeah.
I have some in London, some in Newcastle. Some
Mm.
all over, some all over Britain. I've even a few relatives down in Channel Islands now. So that's
Right. Oh, wow.
have you ever been
Yeah,
to Guernsey?
I haven't. I'd like to go to the Isle of Wight and I'd like to go to Guernsey and Jersey and all them lot, all the islands. And I'd like to, no, I've been to like the south of England, but I've not been into any of the little islands.
Cool,
Been to
cool.
mm.
Okay. Second to last question. If you had a favorite celebrity or voice actor, who would you want to meet and why?
I kind of met my celebrity twice. Um, After I finished working at Concomedia at Lime Pictures, I briefly worked for AOL. Do you remember AOL?
Yes, that used to
uh,
be the Warner Brothers main merger back in the 2000s.
yes. So I briefly worked for them and I interviewed at the time because I thought he was brilliant, Eddie Izzard. And I got to interview him for AOL and put the interview online for them. And that was really nice. I really enjoyed that. And then a couple of years ago, because Eddie must live just outside of Sheffield, I met him. I met her. I met Susie Izzard in Marmaduke's Cafe, and we had a nice chat. It was pretty cool. So it was like
Wow.
a bit of a full
Wow.
circle for me because I'd interviewed him like 15 years ago, and then I saw her in the flesh, and I had a chat, and it was really nice. So
Wow, I'm
I've kind
glad.
of I
Well,
feel like I
and
can
the
switch
term
that off.
is never meet your heroes. So yeah,
I know, yeah, yeah. It's not always
um,
bad.
yeah. But the thing is, you got to be really careful though which heroes you actually get to meet. Because I'm, as I could say, I've always been a fanatic fanboy.
Mm,
So, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot going around now. With show business because like California and Hollywood is actually fading.
yeah,
Most movies are now, or shows, or animations, or whatever, filmed locally or
yeah, yeah.
internationally. So I think show business has faded a teensy weensy little bit. But yeah,
Mm.
I know there's a lot of 80s cartoons that you might not recognize. Do you remember it's from the creators of the Smurfs? Have you heard of a show called Snokes?
Is that when they used to have like really weird like trumpet noses?
Yes.
Yeah, then yes. Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, because I meant to be doing a review on a couple of voice actors from there. Michael Bell,
Right,
BJ Ward, Alan
right.
Oppenheimer, the legendary Alan Oppenheimer,
Wow.
and of course, I'm meant to be doing a couple such as what's her name now? Oh yes, yeah. I've got a couple of modern ones that I'm going to be doing, such as Josh Keaton,
Oh,
Kelly Stables.
right.
Kelly Stables, you might recognize from Superstore. She was the blonde, one of the blonde stars
I
on
haven't
there,
seen it.
alongside Lauren Ash and America Ferrera.
These
She's
names
also
ring a bell, but America is she was Ugly Betty? Is that right?
yes, yeah, that's who Kelly Stables worked with alongside Lauren Ash from
Right. Okay.
um, Chicago Party On.
Right.
Um, and Shelby Young, who you may know from Wild Child, who appeared in the opening scene where Poppy, Emma Roberts' character, appears in. 'Cause I know her from doing a lot of ADR. And of
I,
course, voice actress Olivia Hack, who I'll be reviewing in the new year.
cool.
Originally I was gonna interview some of these people, but because I couldn't know because I didn't know which agents they had,
Yeah.
it was kind of difficult to actually get to
Sure.
contact their agents.
Right.
Okay, but yeah, pop culture reviews are in the new year. I've got the
Brilliant.
first 13 episodes on YouTube, so anytime I'm at Flycheese, I will email you my channel, so you'll be able to go through them all. And then
Cool. Sounds
the
great.
newer episodes will be, released in the new year.
Mm.
Hopefully, there'll be one of Danica McKellar um, from the Wonder Years, who's also a mathematician who has a new book
Wow.
called a book comes out tomorrow. It's called "I Love You 100,"
Oh,
and
brilliant.
yeah, you may know her from the Wonder Years if you grew up with the Wonder Years.
I remember
Um,
the Wonder Years.
yeah, so
Yeah.
that's Danica. And finally, maybe a couple of other Brits, such as Sally Lindsay and Diane Morgan. Eventually, they'll be on there in the new year. But
Yeah.
um, at the moment, I am keeping those. They are all in production. They'll be on there next year.
Brilliant.
Okay. Final question before we wrap this
Cool.
up. Um, if you had a message for young Faye, what would you tell her?
I'd tell her to ignore your mother and go and be a hairdresser and go and cut hair and be brilliant at it.
Wow, that's a great telling off. That I mean,
It is.
following your dreams is hard. I mean, I originally wanted to be a
Yeah.
chef, but it was too stressful. I originally wanted to be a bus driver, but can't drive because of my right eye. Because
Right.
so I can't really see it because I'm blind in one eye. So
Oh,
but yeah,
my
um,
husband's a bus driver.
yeah. I'm guessing. Does he work for First Stagecoach or TM Travel?
He works for First. He used to work for Stagecoach, but he works for First now.
Oh, okay. Well,
Mm.
if I do see him, I'll you know. But yeah, so any plans? Any other plans besides bonfire night this November then?
Oh, just going to Chatsworth to see the all the lights at Chatsworth House with my friend. And then it's panto season. So my middle child is in a panto at the Library Theatre on the 28th, 29th, and 30th of November.
Okay,
And
which theatre group is that?
it's called Footsteps Theatre.
Oh, similar to. Oh, okay, so similar to what Spectrum do, but I'm guessing it's a little different.
Ah, right. Yeah. So they're doing that. It's a local one for me. It's like they're based in Bayton. So it's just near Crystal Peaks.
Oh,
So
near that area. Okay, not far
yes,
from the shopping centre.
not too far. It's about like 10 minutes from where we live.
Yeah,
So yeah, and then they're going to
Crystal
be at the
Peaks is
Library Theatre under
yeah,
Central Library.
yeah,
And
because Crystal
my
Peaks,
son's
I've
going
not
to
been there in a while, so obviously I need to go back there sometime in the new year. But yeah, really happy for you.
Thank you.
All righty,
Yeah.
so my plans are I'm going to the Eastman Designer Outlet in 3 weeks, and
Oh,
I'm
lovely. I don't think I've been
and
there.
yeah,
Been to
I'll
a macabre.
recommend if I recommend if you drive.
Yeah,
Do you drive?
I do. Yeah.
It's about an hour and a half from Sheffield. It might be an hour from where you live to go to the East Midlands Designer Outlet. It's in Alfreton. But if you
Alfred.
went through like
It's not the
the
Doncaster one, is it?
no, it's
Doncaster
the one
Outlet?
in no, it's
Alfreton.
not. It's not.
Is,
It's not. Yes, in Alfreton, not far from where Mansfield is, but on the
is it
edge of.
MacArthur Glen? Is it that one? Is it a MacArthur Glen?
Yes, I think so. It's just as you're
Right.
heading through to Chesterfield, but you're going
Right.
through on the way to Stoke on not I think shutting in Ashfield. So yeah,
Oh, okay. Oh, nice.
yeah.
Cool.
Well, I hope to
Ooh,
see. I hope to
enjoy.
see you in more projects for the showcase. I won't give
Yeah,
away too much, but the next time you see Wednesday, let me know what you think of it.
I will do.
And
I will.
yeah, hopefully you'll be able to see this. Hopefully this will be ready for you in a couple of weeks. But yeah, all
Brill.
righty. I believe
Yeah.
that's all the time that we have for. I'm afraid it was great having you on, Faye. I'm sorry if I was late, but at least
No,
we
it's
made up for
okay.
it.
It's all right. Thank you for having me, Jordan. It's been great.
You're welcome. You take care now, and I shall see you
You
real
too.
soon.
Yeah, I'll
Bye
probably
now.
see you in a week. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye.